Another long stage on the menu today, nearly 205 kilometres between Lorient and Quimper, and it should give the punchers and the classic specialists their first chance of a stage victory. It won't be easy going on the bumpy, narrow roads of Brittany, with a host of minor climbs to come in the second half of the stage. There'll definitely be some tired legs after 5 hours in the saddle. Well, this one would have been perfect for last year's green jersey winner, Michael Matthews, but unfortunately the Australian quit the race this morning due to illness. Lotto Soudal's Thies Benoot also throwing in the towel after a heavy crash on stage 4. A rather antsy start to the day's action, and bad news for Katusha. Former Croatian road race champion Robert Kiselowski forced to quit the Tour after a heavy crash. There were 7 riders in the day's breakaway, 2 from Direct Energie. Lilian Calmejan, who broke away to win on stage 8 last year, and Sylvain Chavanel, who already spent most of stage 2 out on his own at the front. Latvian time trial champion Tom Skujins also in there for Trek Segafredo, as well as Dimension Data's Julien Vermont, Lotto Soudal's Jasper de Boist and Nicolas Ede of Cofidis. Local boy Elie Gesbert also flying the flag for Brittany-based Fortunato Samsic. Well, Chavanel decided to go it alone up the day's first categorised climb, the Côte de Californie. The 39-year-old perhaps eyeing up a third Super Combative award after 2008 and 2010 in his final tour. A shorter-term target, the polka dot jersey. He was eventually caught up by 3 of his fellow escapees on the day's third climb, Skujins, Calmejan and Ede. The peloton up in the ante. After pocketing his 4th point of the day in the mountains classification, Chavanel sat up and eventually eased back to the pack. Well, Skujins and Calmejan were struggling to work together effectively, with Ede yo-yoing off the front. And the peloton starting to get organised for their punchers. Movistar leading the chase, and the gap getting slimmer and slimmer. Skujins eventually picking up enough points to ensure himself the polka dot jersey on Thursday, as well as the most aggressive rider award. They were all back together again at the bonus sprint with 12 kilometres to go. Julien Alaphilippe pocketing 3 seconds, but he wasn't able to get away from the maillot jaune, BMC's Greg Van Avermaet. Heading into the final kilometres then with Philippe Gilbert attacking on the final uphill. Van Avermaet was in the mix as well, along with Alaphilippe and Sonny Colbrelli. But Peter Sagan was having absolutely none of it. Another supreme ride from the world champion to claim already his 2nd stage win of the 2018 Tour de France. Well, you can't argue with Sagan's statistics so far on this tour. 2 stage wins, 2 second-place finishes. The Slovak is looking very much determined to match Eric Zabel by claiming a 6th green jersey in Paris. He's now into double figures at the tour with 10 stage victories, and he leads Fernando Gaviria by 33 points in the points classification.
Oh well, during the Tour de France everything is different, but well, it was parcours a little bit like Arden, up, down, left, right, narrow roads. It was a little technical. It was nice parcours.
Sagan getting to the line ahead of Colbrelli just as he did on stage 2. Gilbert 3rd for Quick Step. Alejandro Valverde also in the mix in 4th there. And Van Avermaet holding on to his yellow jersey, but just look how slim the gaps are. Only 9 seconds separating the top 6. Plenty still to play for as we continue on through Brittany. There'll be more of the same to come on stage 6 with a slightly shorter day's ride between Brest and the famous Mur de Bretagne. 2 kilometres at almost 7%. The riders set to enjoy it so much they'll be going up it twice. The last winner here was a Frenchman, Alexis Villemot, in 2015. It'll certainly take a tough cookie to master the Wall of Brittany in 2018.